and welcome to this fun-sized version of Did You Know? A brief video highlighting more of the amazing library feats across the region, state, and nation. I'm Julie Zamostny, Staff Development Coordinator for the Western Maryland Regional Library, and I'm also the editor of The Wave. So let's get started. Did you know that the Allegheny County Library System just went live with the eAdvance room reservation software, which allows their library patrons to quickly and easily reserve their meeting room space from the comfort of the library's website. John Tobe, director of the library system, continues his work toward the renovation of the South Cumberland Library. And also, if you stop by the Washington Street branch, you'll see them piloting a new self-check system. In other news, did you know that the Ruth M. Mill Library System of Garrett County has had some staffing changes? Suzanne Bonzer is now the head of circulation, Keela Paff is now the new bookkeeping assistant, and Lois Wilson is their newest new hire, who started the week of October 15th. She was hired to fill the void left by Lynn McDaniel, who retired a couple of months ago as the head of adult services and collection development. So welcome to Lois, and congratulations to Suzanne and Keela. In other news, did you know that the Washington County Free Library is embarking on a mega RFID project beginning in November in order to get the collections ready for when the newly renovated downtown branch opens in May and June? So what is RFID? RFID is, well, it stands for Radio Frequency Identification, and one of the mega benefits of implementing an RFID system in our collection is that it will greatly speed up checkout. So instead of singly checking out a book one by one, you can just take a whole stack of books and plunk it down on the RFID checkout and you're done. So you can kind of imagine a parent coming up with about 37mm thick children's books, and you can just, boop, you're done, they can go on their way, you can move on to the next customer or whatever you're working on. So it's very exciting, a lot of work ahead, however. In other news, did you know that the Western Maryland Regional Library has begun putting together the Summit 2013 Make It Happen team? So there will be 2 representatives from each county and the regional. So there'll be 8 people on the Make It Happen team. These team members will be the liaisons for the county to the Summit event. So once we have everyone locked in, I'm still waiting on 2, and if you're watching this, you know who you are. Once I have everybody committed to the team, then I will let everyone know who their liaisons are, and we'll start having our meetings and start getting the ball rolling. So we have that to look forward to. That's it for the region's news. At the state level, did you know that the Maryland Library Association's annual conference is well underway, in terms of planning at least? This year's conference will be, well, the theme will be Forging New Paths, Radical and Relevant. And we have locked in 3 of our main speakers, so if you are planning on coming, here's who you have to look forward to. We have Lee Rainey, who is the director of the Pew Research Center's Internet and American Life project. We also have Joe Raiola, Mad Magazine's senior editor. And then we have Eli Nyberger, who worked for the Ann Arbor District Library in Michigan. You might also recognize Eli's name because he was a presenter at the statewide eBook Summit last November, so about a year ago. So mark your calendars for May 10th through the 12th, 2013. And lastly, at the national level, we have teens at the Pittsburgh Public Library in Kansas who created their own zombie film. So what started as a regular event for the Teen Read Week, where they were just going to show some zombie films and have popcorn, candy, they decided to make their own film instead. So they did. And it's called It Came From the Library. The film premiered on October 29th. And of course I'm making this video before this has even happened. So I do not know yet if the video is going to be made available to the rest of us outside of Kansas. So, you know, that's your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is to find out if we can get a copy of this video. And that's all the time we have for this fun-sized version of Did You Know? Thanks very much for watching. As always, if you have any feedback, we really want to hear it. There is a link embedded at the top of the newsletter that allows you to tell us what you think should be in here, what you want us to cut, anything that you think would make, you know, experiencing this newsletter more enjoyable and informational. So, thanks very much.